everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is George, and today we're doing a review of the RecTec's brand new grill, RT700, also known as the Bull. I've always been a regular smoker. As you can see, I have my Landman offset smoker here. Also got a couple other grills over there in the outdoor kitchen. So this is actually my first pellet grill, and I was a little worried because I read a lot about the smoky flavor not coming through, but I wanted to give it a shot, and actually I'm very glad I did. So hopefully you'll stick around. Let's get to the review. So before we get started, I have to do the typical annoying YouTube thing and ask you to subscribe to my channel. Please do so. I plan on putting out some cool content. So let's get started. First of all, the controller. So the controller is the main the main function of the pellet grill. The controller is really well made. I'm truly impressed by the quality of it. As you can see, the dials. This one obviously has the two probe, the two meat temperature probes there. Also has that little button for the Wi-Fi. The little light there shows you that it is on. The settings app, the settings button lets you change, settings for auger and stuff like that. And then you have the on-off button, obviously. Like I said, it's very impressive. You also have a little light switch there to turn the light on and off. The looks of it, this is probably the most impressive part of the Bull. It's something that I always liked. The 680, the orange red thing kind of was a bit much for me, to be honest. So when I saw this one with the black hood or the black top, I knew I had to get it. It works real nice in my backyard here next to my my stick burner. But yeah, it's real nice. The horns, the whole thing. It holds a ton of stuff in there. So I was honestly impressed by how much it held. I did a 14-pound brisket the other day, and there was so much space around that I could have probably done 3 of those in there at one time. So the looks is just real nice. It's a very nice grill. A lot of stainless steel, that RecTec grills, cut out there, the laser cutout. It's a really well made grill. Putting it together was real easy, and you can see just how well made it was while you were putting it together. Here are some shots of the controller. The screen is really bright on there. Makes it easy to see in direct sunlight, which is something that I was kind of worried about. But yeah, it makes it look. It's very easy to see in direct sunlight. So here we got a couple other shots of the grill. The Bull logo. My son loves it. My son loves this Bull logo, and so do I. It's just like I said before. It really is well made. Those horns, just very nice. At first I was kind of taken back by them, but they really are nice. Hopper capacity is just unbelievable. How much it holds. It's just, I don't think I'll ever be able to go through a full hopper ever. I went through not so much. I was actually impressed by how little it uses. This is a little temperature test that I wanted to do. So as you can see here, 79 degrees here in Miami at that point. This is 225 degrees. I believe this is 20 times, forwarded. Didn't want to bore you to death. But as you can see, it's, again, very impressive. It's very fast. I use here, so it's 5 minutes, 39 seconds to get to 225 degrees. I know mine is a little different because I have the 80 degrees here in Miami. But here I did a test to get it to 500 degrees. This one did take a little longer, obviously, and unfortunately my camera battery died before I could finish it. Did stop a little there at the 440 mark. This one did take a little while, to be completely honest, but I was still impressed by how fast by the time that it took to get there. And you can see it took 26 minutes 54 seconds. And now we're on to the app review. So obviously this grill has Wi-Fi on it, so it has an app that goes with it. Here we're opening up the app. You just go through a couple things here, hit on where it says control. It's going to bring up the the Bull that I have there. One thing that I really like is that you can actually turn the grill on from the app. It doesn't make you hit yes just to make sure that you didn't touch it by mistake, but as soon as you do that, grill's ready to go and it's getting started. This is great for turning it on from inside. You don't even have to go outside to turn it on. So it's great. This is a temperature chart, so it'll let you, it'll plot out exactly what it's done in the last, since you've turned it on. So you can watch the degree changes and so on and so forth. For me, it's been very steady. Temperature changes, temperature swings, within 5 degrees at the most. So that's been real good. Next here, the settings. You can have alarm settings for the grill, for the probes. There's 2 probes obviously, so you can have one for each. Temperature calibration, if you know that the probes are, or the grill is within X amount of degrees, you can do that there. Minimum feed rate, you can do that as well. That's how the auger feeds pellets in there. You can change the model number there in case you're changing it. And you can also set up the device name. You can name it, whatever you want. I just have mine set to Bull. So here it tells you, the set point, the actual, and both the probes on there. The order and delivery, it was real easy. I ordered it right when it first came out. Did take a little while for it to ship, obviously, because it was new. But the delivery was quick. Took about 4 business days to get from Georgia down to Miami. It's relatively close, so it wasn't that bad. The setup was, like I said before, very easy. It took 2 of us maybe half an hour to do. So that was very, very simple. Final thoughts. This is just a really, really, really good grill. It's well made. It's a good smoker. It's a good grill. It's good all in one. Here you can see some pork butts that I made. The final result was awesome. This is actually my first cook here with some ribs, and it was spectacular. It was just very, very easy. I love the fact that I can just get up and go out. I don't have to tend the fire the whole time. And I know it's kind of cheating, but it works, beautiful, beautiful bark, a lot of smoky flavor, and it's very, very, very good. I know I've said that a lot, but I'm thoroughly impressed by it. Here's some 321 ribs that I made. Final thoughts. Stop watching this and go out and get it. I wish RecTec was paying me to say all these things, but they're not. I just believe in it, and I think it's well made. Thank you for watching. Hope you'll come back. Thanks again.